It starts with a smile, a dance routine, a catchy skit, a perfectly lit photo, and suddenly the world knows your name. Views pile up, the comment section is endless, and brands flood your DMs. Overnight, you're somebody, and before you even realize it, money starts flowing in. A new GLE parked in the driveway, fully sponsored trips to Dubai. The kind of life people only double tap, you are living in real time. But what happens when the very things that made you shine start to burn you alive?
Betting is a disease.
Winning the lottery, that's what becoming an influencer feels like. Overnight, your face is everywhere, your name is currency, and your life is content. But just like the lottery, some winners don't make it out alive. Asia Nasenya's rise was textbook, but her story didn't start in the spotlight. Her first videos were blurry, low quality, the kind most people would scroll past without a second thought. But she kept posting, day after day, consistency, even when no one was watching. Then came one viral dance, Utawezana. Overnight, her screen presence, her energy, her smile captured an entire nation. Suddenly, millions were watching, brands came knocking, and in weeks, she wasn't just another creator, she was the creator, earning herself the title of Kenya's TikTok queen. That one clip didn't just go viral, it unlocked doors. Suddenly, a name the world didn't know yesterday was on everyone's lips today. Brands came calling, TV producers wanted her on screen. She was invited onto stages that weeks before felt unreachable. And beyond the deals and endorsements, there was something bigger. She became a mirror for young creators everywhere. Proof that in the age of the internet, you didn't need connections, a famous last name, or a golden ticket. You needed a spark and the courage to share it. She rose to stardom, not by scripting every move, but by letting a single authentic moment ripple across the world. And in doing so, she carved herself into the digital history of Kenya, an inspiration and a warning, all at once about the power of viral fame. Because in 2025, the narrative split. Leaked voice notes, claims of unpaid debts, allegations of her borrowing her fans' money to maintain her glamorous lifestyle. Screenshots and receipts surfaced and flooded the internet, claiming that she had so many debts and that she was faking her lifestyle. A TikTok star now accused of owing fans their money. For a moment, she didn't trend for her dances, but for her debts. The glow of virality, exposing the bill behind the aesthetic. This wasn't just Aziad's story, it's the system's logic. The performance economy rewards appearance, not stability. To look like you've made it, you must spend like you've made it. Loans, credit, borrowed clothes, rented cars, a treadmill that speeds the more you run until you can't keep up. What looks like scandal is often just survival. We clap at the show, but we never see the cost of the ticket. For some, fame is not freedom, it is debt disguised as luxury, applause paid for with receipts. If Aziad's story is the cost of looking wealthy, what about the cost of looking perfect and the illusions we carve into our own bodies? Influence isn't just what you wear, it's what you become. Bodies become brands, surgeries, filters, a narrative, all tools to build a story followers pay to watch. And for Vera Sidika, it has been a career in reinvention. Beauty transformations, business launches, and a public life that sells glamour, luxury, and ambition. When she announced removing implants back in 2022 and spoke about health risks, it read like a confession, but with a spotlight on the drama. A carefully produced drama, a health warning dressed as content. That line between authentic warning and attention-earning drama is thin. And the crazy part is it worked. Hashtag Vera Sidika trended for days, just in time for her to release a new music video that massively gained views. A strategy planned to capitalize on the massive public attention and media coverage generated by the implant removal controversy. In the influencer economy, even body insecurities aren't spared. They become props in a performance of honesty, a kind of manipulation served in the language of relatability. Here's the irony. Influencers tell us to love ourselves while funding industries that profit off our insecurities. The result? A loop where body insecurity is both the content and the commodity. You watch their story, you buy the cure, and in the process, you buy into the very cycle that keeps you watching. Behind the ring lights and roses, not every kiss is real and not every breakup is a heartbreak. In the influencer economy, love can just be another product. What if I told you that some of the biggest love stories were never about love at all, but about staying relevant? Welcome to the romance industry. In the performance economy, attention is gold, and the quickest way to mine it, manufacture a story. Sometimes love isn't romance, it's just a script. Bahati, Kenya's gospel-turned-pop sensation, has mastered the play. Staged breakups, public spats, all timed suspiciously close to an album drop. And it worked. Streams went up, brand conversations lit up. The drama was the marketing. When Bahati and Diana launched the Bahati's Empire on Netflix, they didn't just offer us reality, they offered tension. Rumors of breakups, deleted posts, cryptic captions, each a drumbeat in the hype, because when the audience believes something might be wrong, they lean in harder. The show isn't just about living, it's about being watched. These aren't accidents, they are strategies. For some influencers, narrative isn't an afterthought, it's the business model. The romance may be fake, the breakup staged, but the attention, very real. And attention converts to cash. But somewhere along the way, Kenya's golden gospel boy stepped into a different kind of spotlight. How far would someone go for clout? What lengths will one go for clout? For Bahati, it was as far as losing one's dignity. Because when Seti dropped, it wasn't just another music release, it was a cry for attention. A music video so explicit, so intentionally provocative that it almost begged the internet to react. Seductive visuals, sensual choreography, and lyrics crafted to poke, prod, and provoke. It was controversy packaged as content. Bahati inhales. A full performance look designed to go viral, not because of the artistry, but because it shattered whatever remained of his gospel image. Fans watched in disbelief as the man who once sang worship ballads now staged a cinematic spectacle of pure controversy.
Ana promise mbele ya world God kuacha.
Total desperation. People weren't debating the music video anymore, but asking, who even listens to these people? Is this creativity or a cry for attention? Bahati wasn't just pushing boundaries, he was sprinting past them, desperate to stay in a spotlight that kept shifting away from him. Because if I'm being honest, who even pays attention to any drama perpetrated by him and Diana? And all of it circles to that one uncomfortable truth. When the algorithm stops calling your name, some will do anything to be seen again. But Bahati wasn't alone. The playbook of clout had been passed down, and like every great trick, someone else picked it up and made it louder. Kenyan Prince, a loud character in Kenya's digital ecosystem. The kind of creator whose name pops up before you even finish typing forex. Known for flamboyant displays of wealth and motivational speeches delivered beside luxury cars, He built a persona rooted in success, hustle culture, and high-risk forex trading. A man who not too long ago admitted his breakup wasn't heartbreak at all, but business. A performance staged to spike engagement to fuel the algorithm. Whether people believed him or not didn't matter. The spectacle worked. He understood one truth: influence thrives on perception. But what happens when the game is no longer just about clicks, when it's about survival? That's where the illusion begins to eat the person alive. Imagine betting your future just to keep your present. For some, this isn't poetic tragedy, it's survival morphing into addiction. Tyler Kamau Mbaya, aka Baha, grew up on our screens, the golden child of Machachari. He went on to become an influencer, a couple content creator, a family man, sharing glimpses of love, laughter, and life. But in 2023, when betting crept in, it wasn't entertainment, it was despair disguised as hope. He borrowed, he scammed, he lost, he spiraled. And when the curtain closed, he didn't log out to rest, he logged out to survive.
Betting is a disease. Most people don't look at it that way. Mimi ilinipata, and I'm so glad that I have.
This is the hidden toll of influencer culture. When your life itself is the brand, falling short feels like failing the world. So you chase harder, perform harder, and sometimes the cost isn't money. It's your heart, your mind, your life. We've seen death, we've seen curated bodies, staged romances, addictions that almost consume. But what happens when the illusion isn't just pressure? Mob mentality. It's been around forever. People love to come together over somebody or something they hate. The court of public opinion has always been harsh, but now with social media, they can do it instantaneously. People from all corners of the world can now unite anonymously against a perceived common enemy. These days, all it takes is the touch of a screen, and someone is cancelled. When an influencer suffers from cancel culture, it doesn't just end their career, it's a public spectacle. Likes and retweets become stones in digital stoning. And in Kenya, no one knows this better than those caught in Edgar Obare's crosshairs. Some people chase clout, others chase receipts. In the end, illusions always collapse. And in Kenya, one name has become synonymous with the exposure: Edgar Obare. He is the auditor of illusions, the one who peeled back the curtain on Nairobi's wash rush culture, unmasking fake wealth, fake relationships, scams, and death. His digital tea wasn't entertainment, it was a revelation. Yet here's the irony: exposing the game doesn't change the roles, it only proves just how fragile they are. For his revelations, Edgar has faced lawsuits, suspensions, and endless threats. Exposure for him has been both survival and war. Not even the most respected creators are immune. Abel Mutua, Kenya's beloved storyteller, aka Mkurugenzi, had an association with Grand Acres, which left many fans stranded after the project collapsed. For them, trust wasn't just broken, it was expensive. You see, exposure topples illusions, but it doesn't fix the system. Weak regulation, monetized attention, and the hunger for quick wealth. These are the engines. When creators endorse without accountability, it's not only money lost, it's trust, dignity, and hope. And then there's you, watching, scrolling, comparing, measuring your life against the highlight reel of someone else. Every swipe, every like, every view pulls you deeper into a game you didn't sign up to play. An illusion of success, happiness, and perfection. And the truth is, that pressure, it's yours. Not from them, but from what you let the feed make you believe. You're not the sum of a clip, a story, or a post. And while not all creators are fake, it's important not to get lost in the illusion, to distinguish the person from the performance. Influencers sell stories, fame is curated, perfection is a performance. But the life that matters, the one that lasts, that's yours. Not the one you scroll past, not the one you measure against. Step off the treadmill, step into your life, pause the feed, start the story you actually want to live. And why not hit that subscribe button while you're at it?